Minty raita.
So I think it's a very South Indian thing.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to
And Bindi's from here.
Crossroads.
Oh.
Vishwa.
You've heard of farm to table, and there's the farm that all of these veggies and whatever you're eating has come straight to this table here. And ye hai Chef Malika, and we are the beneficiaries. Ye hai Dave Banerjee, the chief farmer here.
Yes.
तो ये है Crossroads. शायद 6 महीने के अंदर आप लोग भी यहाँ आ सकते हो और इस जगह का आनंद उठा सकते हो, कैंपिंग करने या डर्ट बाइक राइडिंग करने या ऑफ रोडिंग करने. देखिए ऑफ रोड गाड़ियाँ भी हैं यहाँ पर और कंस्ट्रक्शन चल रही है. वहाँ पे एक छोटा सा कॉटेज पीछे और ये 14-15 एकड़ की ज़मीन. So we're at the Crossroads camp, also known on Instagram, the wisest tree in the world, and that is the wisest tree in the world. This is Farmer Malika.
Hi.
So Malika, tell me about your farm.
So we've just started growing, but we're growing over here carrots, brinjal, spinach, lots of chilies, different kinds of chilies. There's dale kursani, there's the regular green chili. We have bhut jalokia, we have a lot of pumpkin, we have bottle gourd, and the bottle gourd we get almost every day. We also have coriander, a lot of herbs, thyme, rosemary, there's some kale, cauliflower. So these bricks are actually made from the earth on our land, and you mix it with cement and some M-sand in a very small quantity, and you can't see it right now, it's covered. There's a brick machine there under that blue thing where you press down and make the bricks.
And you used these bricks to build everything that we see here.
All that is the brick. The other thing interesting is you can see we've got a lot of marigolds there. What the marigolds do is they actually keep the insects and all away from our food.
So they're like a natural...
Yeah, they're like a natural defense
mechanism for all of this. Now see, this is all great and good, but you are also displaying an alternative lifestyle that is starting to catch a lot of city slickers' attention.
Yes, absolutely.
So what drove you to come here, and how is it different from... I know you have a swanky apartment in the heart of Bangalore, but you choose to be here, and I know your husband Dave has lived on this land continuously for a year now, starting with nothing.
Yeah.
So what is this all about?
I think it's the pandemic basically. I think everyone wanted to just get away from the city and being stuck in an apartment, and well, we didn't plan this. We just came here and started camping, and that camping went on for like 6 months, and then we started building. So here we are.
And now, what are you building?
So now we're building 2 more cabins.
But why? What is this for? Is it others
so ideally, we'd like people to come and get away from the city. We'd like to show them. So Dave and I have been campers for pretty much all our lives. Like even I started camping when I was in my, early teens. And I own my own tent, and I think I see in the city there are not too many people who have experienced this, like making your own fire, cooking in a wood fire oven, or growing your own plants, or understanding the plants. So yeah, we'd love people to come and experience that with us, especially kids, I think. And my ultimate dream is, I'm going to be slightly apolitical here, but my dream is, as a woman, any woman should be able to put her tent into her car and drive down here and camp without any fear.
So tell us quickly, when you turn around 360, what did we see?
So that's one boundary. This is the wisest tree, of course. Okay, that's one cabin. And then now we're extending this center camp. So the whole idea of the center camp is there's a common kitchen where everyone can come, and whoever's camping here or living in the cabins can come and cook. So the cabins will have their own small kitchenette, but if you wanted to make a meal...
What about bathroom facilities, which most people are most shying away from outdoorsy life because of that one thing?
Okay, so if you move a little over there, if you see the brick structure at the back, that is a toilet, a bath and a sink. It's very well maintained, and I'm a stickler for cleanliness, so it's very clean.
So we'll go there and take a look there,
sure.
Of course.
That's our nursery, the green thing over there. That's where we start all our plants. All our seeds are kept over there. That's where all the saplings are nurtured.
And that building there is
Is where the boys live.
the farmhands.
Yeah, they're like the life of this farm. Like, they keep it all going. So you see this mango tree here?
Yeah.
When we moved over here, and I'm not kidding, it was 2 leaves. So in a year, this is how much it's been.
So what is this?
So this tomato plant hasn't been planted. It's just picked up the seed somewhere and it's growing.
So it's wild.
Yeah, but it gives beautiful tomatoes.
How good is that?
Yeah, so that's a lot. This is where all my herbs are kept. So there's rosemary, there's thyme here.
And you have inhabitants. That's Ali.
Ali, say
And
hi.
that's Fluke. That's Duke, a 7-month-old German Shepherd. And that's Bray, like the cheese. And she's about 7 months old as well, the Rottweiler. And this is
that's,
the...
a parijat tree. So we drink like every morning, Dave and I like have a tea with this leaf. It's supposed to be very good. It's got a lot of health benefits. Yeah.
And what's back there? It looks like some piece of heaven.
Yeah, it is a piece of heaven and there's a pond.
But before we go to heaven,
yeah, I'm gonna show
let's
you.
check out the necessities of life. Now this is called the deep playa. Now the reference to all of this, what is?
That is a Burning Man reference, but this is not the deep playa. It's just that we have the sign. So this is like a bath with a shower.
This is the shower area.
Yeah, you can hang your stuff.
Stone granite.
Yeah.
And Duke's very curious.
Here there's a sink for brushing your teeth or washing your face. And then we have
A full-fledged urban
yes,
potty with
what's it called? BD.
sprayer.
Hey,
Hey, come here.
out! Doggies are not allowed here.
Is that cabin far back there?
Don't even go there.
It's a cabin that one of you can rent if you want to come here to Crossroads. Here's another room that is built in center camp in the room upstairs, which is the master bedroom of Dave and Malika, and or whoever.
Yeah, we'd finally rent
Rent
it
it
out
out
if
there.
we were traveling or something like that.
So there is a theater as well over here where someone can do, stand up, mic drop events. So on a cold or a really hot summer afternoon, this looks like the coolest place ever.
Yeah,
Now,
it is.
this hunge mara they call it, right?
Yeah, this is actually very good for brushing your teeth. I've been using it like a datun.
Uh-huh.
So
Like
you
the
take-
meswak.
Yeah, so you take a branch which is not too green but not too brown either.
Yeah, and the hunge mara is also famous for its 2 degrees cooler shade than most other trees. So a lot of farmers have this on their farmland so they can escape the sun when they're toiling on their lands. And here we escape life to come and live a life here.
Yeah, and it's really like a little alcove, right? It's beautiful.
And the theater. Now these are naturally made ponds that hold water, and of course the dogs love it. And welcome to the stage. Now, have you had events here? What kind of events do you...
We actually did. We had like one night where someone was DJing and we like covered all this and we put lights and it was actually really magical and beautiful.
And the stand-up comic could stand on the stage over there, and everyone sits here on the rocks, and
Yeah,
just
the grass is a bit overgrown for the rains. But
right. And you could put your camp chairs here, sit on those rocks, and enjoy the shows.
did you see the pond behind?
Yeah, I will see it if you show it.
Look at the water level.
So how deep is this pond?
It would be about 8 feet deep and it's amazing. Like you can do laps. It's amazing to swim.
So
in.
do you swim in here?
Yes. So actually when you swim there's no mud. I mean it's just muddy looking. But when you come out you're quite clean. Also if you look up there we don't have any construction there. So everything that's coming is just pure minerals and all the good stuff.
So it could be therapeutic also.
It is therapeutic, and actually one of the guys who came here, a local who was getting wood for us, the moment he saw this water, he started drinking it and he said, "This is the most healthy water to drink. Why aren't you drinking this?" And I was like, oh no.
We're not that
Lovely to
transformed
swim.
yet.
Yeah, it's lovely to swim in.
So how many trees have you put in here?
But altogether about 400.
And that's just half of it.
That's just the trees which we bought. A lot of our farmer friends gifted us a lot of trees. So that was really nice. Come, my baby.
Come on, Brie. Let's go. Show me the way.
More jumping.
And Duke is really happy every time we come back from a little walk. So, how did you get motivated to come here? I mean, did he plan this for you?
No. I did not get motivated. That's what I'm saying. That if he had told me that we're going to go and stay on this land, and that was elephant season, while there are elephants like going through the corridor, and you have to dig a pit, and you have to stay in a tent for 6 months, I would have said absolutely not, never, no, can't do. But that didn't happen. We came here and then we just started living, and then we just kept figuring it out as we went along. I think the time the elephant came right up to our gate and trumpeted, and we were in a tent, I seriously thought, like, I couldn't sleep all night. I thought, like, 1 foot and I'm done. Like, it's not going to take anything more than that.
What's the thinking behind this open kitchen like this?
Because this is for the campers to use. It's public kitchen.
And also to sit here and chat, like right now we're sitting and chatting.
It has to be open for anyone to come and cook.
And when is this likely to be open to the public?
1st of Jan.
And 1st of Jan, so right after the New Year's Eve party you're going to have here?
Yes.
Okay. So if you want to come here and enjoy the New Year's Eve party away from the hustle bustle of Bangalore city,
You're most welcome.
you are most welcome as long as you know somebody here.
Within the network.
And you bring your tent and sleeping bag.
And this is Dog Fest at the Crossroads Camp. Each one establishing their identity in the pack. This is a little introduction to Crossroads. On Instagram, you can find them at the wisest tree in the world. And when they're open for business, I hope you'll make it out here.
Yeah, and we'll see you here.
Because that will change your life. Maybe you'll want your own farm.
Yeah.
Enough of the city slicker stuff, right?
Yes.
We'll see you soon.